Hey everyone, this is the January monthly from the Research Club in Diamond Bar High School, California. This was recorded in January and is partially scripted. Sci-Talk is dedicated to spreading as many branches of science as possible to those in the community and keeping you up to date with the most impactful events in science. Each month, we'll keep you updated in these monthly segments. Here's the first Sci-Talk monthly of 2023. I'm Aaron Liang, and here with my co-host.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucy Wu, and I'm a junior from Diamond Bar High School Research Club. Science is a magnificent awning protecting us from life's depreciations.
We have a story from the Alfred Wegener Institute on how the Arctic 2K model that measures the Arctic region's melting rate and analysis of central Greenland shows that it is melting faster than predicted. So, the study shows that a previous model of measuring global warming is inaccurate. Lucy, how do you feel that global warming is happening faster than predicted?
I feel like it's going out of control as Greenland is melting faster than the poles that we predicted. Greenland provides natural gases, minerals, and oil to the whole world by distributing them to all the businesses and gas companies. Therefore, losing Greenland will have a giant impact as it's one of the main places that distributes the raw materials around the whole world. Therefore, reducing emissions and transitioning to renewable energy source is necessary to slow down the pace of global warming. Therefore, if we don't start protecting our environment, the Greenland will completely disappear by the next 15 years. Okay?
It's kind of grim news. Anyway, our next story is about the Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox is a conundrum in science, basically dealing with the fact that life should actually be pretty easy to come across. It's a somewhat understood process to the point where our knowledge of the universe being so big and wide, with tons of solar systems and tons of planets that could theoretically support life, brings the question of why haven't we seen any aliens? Lucy, where are the aliens?
The existence of aliens and their location is currently unknown and a subject of speculations and scientific
It's much better
investigations.
than the
Aliens,
conspiracy theories. Solutions to this paradox conclude like life is actually rarer than it's thought. There's some unknown component that we haven't found, that we haven't discovered yet, which makes sense. We don't entirely know how life came about on Earth. Another theory is that the lifetime of civilizations are short, like organisms that can develop societies and civilizations that can communicate with other planets, like across the galaxy, could have some factor that we don't know of that would stop or cut out that civilization short. Like the very nature of civilization is to end itself, in theory, or I guess a statement that's just true. We haven't found them yet, for whatever reason. A new solution to the Fermi paradox is that we don't have a big enough radiosphere. Similar to the biosphere or geosphere, the radiosphere is basically the waves that we send out into outer space, but we don't have that big of a radiosphere, so aliens can't detect us. Basically, the Fermi paradox new solution involves that we aren't far enough in sending out signals or like trying to make ourselves known to any aliens that could be looking for us. So maybe it's a product of time, it's something that we could strive for, or we just haven't found the aliens.
great to hear. Our next story is about exercise in American society. An article from the CDC has come out and said that a low proportion of adults met aerobic, muscle strengthening, and physical activity guidelines. People who live in rural, less populated areas were less likely to meet these guidelines. How do you feel about exercise in the US, Aaron?
Well, Lucy, I feel like exercise has become a prevalent factor in everyday life in the US. Many people I know go to the gym to work out. Today, I went to the gym and had an awkward experience with someone. And it kind of gets in the way of our schedule. Like, we know we should exercise, but it's hard. How do you feel about exercise in the US, Lucy?
Occasionally, I go to the gym just to work out. However, due to all the social medias, it presents a lot of image issues on a lot of teenagers. Therefore, I feel like over exercising is something that's not beneficial to our own health because like every single person has their own individual needs. Like some people are meant to be for the muscle training competition, therefore they definitely need to train more. And some people are just normal students who don't need that extra muscle strength to just go to school and study. And I feel like exercising in America is pretty diverse because there's so much and endless possibility with going to the gym because there's just a lot of opportunities.
Interesting. Well, next we have a story from one of our researchers, Livia Tan, on teleporting humans. Long story short, we can't. We've seen the concept of time travel and teleportation everywhere in movies, but while we observe this in science fiction as entertainment, teleporting people across the universe is something that the human race just probably won't be able to do. According to BigThink.com, the concept of science fiction teleportation first appeared in Fred T. Jane's To Venus in 5 Seconds, 1879. 1879, jeez. Soon after, the concept and genre of science fiction and teleportation became popular. A popular example would be Charles Fort Lowe's. To be exact, the word teleportation came about through this book. Through Fort's suggestions about what the concept of teleportation could be, and went beyond the impression of objects randomly appearing in places, he went about peculiar phenomena such as the disappearance and sudden reappearance of people through alien abduction. Deja vu. So next time you hear the phrase, it's raining cats and dogs, perhaps there was once an instance where cats and dogs did fall from the sky. According to science fiction, through the interference of extraterrestrial beings. To be clear, again, we don't want to promote conspiracy theories. Lucy, we have not found any extraterrestrial beings. Oh, the story's kind of far apart,
Anyways, speaking of teleportation, have you ever wondered how the whole teleporting system worked? Because after Steve Hawking talked about it, after Einstein talked about it, the whole black hole things, have you ever wondered, will it truly happen?
Well, Livia Tan actually found a couple articles and detailed in great detail some mechanics of which teleportation could happen. Well, let's start with Einstein's theory of relativity. Basically saying nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Teleporting, saying things happen instantaneously, probably means that they're going faster than the speed of light, which simply can't happen. Okay, so Einstein went out and said teleporting can't happen. Something else Livia has mentioned is quantum entanglement, a bizarre counterintuitive phenomenon that explains how two subatomic particles can be intimately linked to each other, even if separated by billions of light years in space. Through quantum entanglement, it's kind of cheating. You're not really moving a particle from one place to another. You're kind of interacting with it with some weird force. There really isn't a clear answer as to whether humans will be able to teleport. As for now, it remains something in the dreams of weird nerds.
Thank you, Aaron, for your complete response. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this month's podcast. Special thanks to Now Powered by Northrop,
The Astrophysical Journal, the Alfred Wegener Institute,
the CDC,
and you for listening. Bye!
Bye.